Good morning, good morning, good morning. Ladies and gentlemen, Ali Mehdaoui here, live with you from Neptune, New Jersey, in my humble abode. We will be starting in 45 seconds to give everybody the opportunity to get the notification, to click on the button. Their phone is going to be loading, and then they get in session with us. Mr. James Boehm from Florida, good morning, good morning. We'll give everybody just another 30 seconds. If you are new to Periscope, Virginia, good morning. From Maryland, just swipe to the left if you're an iPhone, or swipe up, and you're going to say share. You can share that with your followers on Periscope, your followers on Twitter, or you can copy the link and put it on text message, email, or what have you for live viewing, and also for your replay viewers as well. Also on Periscope, we like to see some hearts, so give us some love. Give us some tap, 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 tap. Hello, Chris from New York. Awesome. So we got New York, Florida, and Maryland. This is awesome. Thank you for all the love and the hearts. Keep it flowing. I got an amazing topic ready to go for all of you. And for those of you who are on Facebook, obviously you have the share button. Make sure you share this with your friends on Facebook. And that way they can see the complete value as well. Thank you for that share, Chris. Appreciate it. And you have the comments that you can type any websites if you want your organization, your friends. Thank you for the share, Virginia, and everybody else to be able to get this information as well. So we're getting right into it. So today's Mindset Sunday, and before I get into Mindset Sunday, I just want to go over a little bit about my background for those few that will be watching this on a replay. My name is Ali Mehdaoui, founder and CEO of Mehdaoui Enterprise, and I've been very, very blessed to be in the business world for the last almost 7 years now. Built traditional businesses, network marketing businesses in 27 states, 6 countries, and now a registered author and soon to be published author of a book that I'm very passionate about called The Lion Network Marketer, which is a memoir / expose giving all the hidden secrets of network marketing, and not necessarily from a coaching perspective, but actually from an operational perspective, how people will actually negotiate their way into a network marketing company. Why do some people get success right away versus others? What is coding? What is bridge money? What is all these little things that you and I never knew about, and had I known about it back then, things would have been a whole lot different back then. So I want to spare you the struggle, spare you working hard for 7 years like I did to establish yourself and have the level of brand equity that I'm very blessed to have, and shrink it maybe just with your work ethic. So that book will be coming out in summer 2016, and we are working with our marketing team to get the websites and everything else ready for it. So let's get into Mindset Sunday. This is for entrepreneurs only. So if you are not an entrepreneur or not a business-minded individual, you're probably not going to see any value in this. So hello, Sammy. Hola, Sammy Flores from New Jersey. So let's get into it. So many people in the business world, especially if they're not cultivated enough, have what I like to call the rear view mirror syndrome. See, when you're driving in your car, you have this big, huge windshield, right? It's huge. I mean, you can look left, you can look right. This vision is big, right? But you're stuck in staring at the rear view mirror all the time, because once upon a time, a long time ago, you either got rear-ended by another car or you were pulled over. So instead of just focusing on this huge vision of this business that is in front of you, hello, John. You are stuck looking at the past. You are stuck wondering and afraid, should I go to the next lane, or should I just stay on the right lane? Am I going to get pulled over? Am I going to get rear-ended? And, those are all things that are important to be careful because of past experiences. But don't get stuck in the past. Don't get paralyzed from making certain moves for yourself that can help you make incredible business decisions, that can help you attract many people to your business and give you an incredible level of success that you need to have. The second thing that I want to share with you is so many of us, when we try to get a level of success, we try to copy somebody else. I certainly have done it. I looked at the person that I admired in the business world, and I was like, I'm going to be just like him. I'm going to speak just like him. I'm going to act just like him. I'm going to dress just like him, until I realized I look nothing like him, and I have an accent that he didn't have, and my body form is different than his. So slim fits or skinny jeans or skinny pants were not a good look on me. So then I had to make peace with myself and appreciate who I was and what I represent, from flaws to great things about me. And once I did that, I found what was unique about what I represent. I found what was unique about what I give to the marketplace, and I just worked on making it better. Once I've done that, I just identified my attraction points, and I started giving it to the marketplace. And thank God, it got us into 27 U.S. states and 6 countries. So I'd say we've done something right. There's always going to be problems, obstacles, and risks. They call that life. Let me share something with you. The moment you were born, a risk started in your life. Why? We are guaranteed death. Each and every one of us will die. So just stop playing it safe. I promise you, we will die. That's just the reality of how we live our lives. But before you die, did you live? That's the question that you need to ask yourself. Are you stuck in problems and having, again, that paralysis, not making a move? Are you stuck in the obstacles and saying, I can't make it because, or are you taking that because and making it your reason why to go around and make it happen anyways? Are you seeing the risks as a reason to stop and say, I don't want to do this? Or are you looking at that risk and saying, man, I'm feeling good about this, and that risk gives me the fire I need to go forward and make it happen? So it's okay to have problems. It's okay to have obstacles and have risks. They call that life. You just have to live and go through it. That's just the way it is. See, there's 2 terms that, I'm going to take the credit and say that maybe somebody else said them in the past, but I've never heard anybody say them. But there's 2 characteristics or 2 people that I like to introduce to you. There's the solutionist and the problemist. There's scientists, there's all these different ists at the end, but this is a solutionist or a problemist. Which one are you? See, a solutionist is a business solver, is somebody who solves issues, somebody who solves problems. That is what an entrepreneur is. An entrepreneur identifies, no one can drink out of a bottle without spilling it on themselves. How about I create a solution? And then they created a straw. A solution is say, people don't have lights without putting it on the ceiling, so they created little light things that you can put in front of you. People don't have something to write with without putting a feather in ink. Let's create a pen. That's a solutionist. That's what an entrepreneur does. So your mindset has to be a solutionist. Now you have the problemist. The problemist is 2 different individuals. Good morning, Mr. Carl D'Argenzio. The problemist is somebody who just stares and finds problems, and that person does a favor for the solutionist, because the problemist says, here's the issue. The solutionist says, I'm going to solve it and monetize it as well. So do not be a problemist, which that is the customer or the employee. So if you have a customer or an employee mindset or a problemist, you will not get far in the business world. You might be good at acquiring customers. You might be good at, getting a gig or 2 going, but long term, you're always going to be struggling because your mindset is stuck at the problems. Your mindset is stuck at the obstacles. Your problems is stuck at the risks. And you say, oh, I'm not going to do anything until you solve this, while everybody else is setting themselves up 5 years ahead of you. But again, because you were just looking in front of you or in that little rear view mirror, you eliminated all possibilities for you. You dropped all opportunities for you. So again, be a solutionist, not a problemist. And you guys can use those. You have my permission. So identify your business personality. Whichever one you see yourself as a good fit, identify that. Make that happen for yourself. So I just wanted to share with you a little bit of mindset that you need to have as an entrepreneur, as a business-minded individual. See, there's a big difference between the employee or the customer or the everyday average individual, which all of us were, including myself. I'm not even there yet. I'm still learning. I'm still reading. I'm still studying every single day. So don't say, oh, there's them and there's us. No, they're all of us and a few of us chose to take it to the next level. So you decide if you want to stay with the masses or you want to stand out. So identify your business personality. Make sure you work on these little few things and get that mind right. Start reading books. Eliminate watching stupid news that are just generating fear. They're generating drama, things that you don't need, that you subconsciously become part of. And I'll tell you why you become part of it. Have you ever been around a little baby, a goo gaga baby, under a year old? I can tell you I was with my nephew yesterday, and as serious as I am that with people and, business and all that stuff, I was the silliest guy in the middle of my whole family and in-laws, and I'm on the floor and playing little monkey with him and saying these little words that make absolutely no sense. So I became part of what was introduced to me. Or if you were sitting down with somebody who was watching a UFC fight, right, or a boxing match, and they're screaming, "Come on, get him, get him!" All of a sudden, you yourself find yourself feeling that thrill and saying, "Yeah, get him." Or if you were sitting down talking to somebody and they start talking to you softly, all of a sudden you respond just as soft. So whatever you are introduced to and you let enter your body mentally, physically, food-wise, you become it. So make sure you put yourself in a scenario and in a situation where you are set up to be a positive force, where you are set up to be a clear-minded, happy, positive authority on everybody around you. And I can promise you, you'll see the difference within you first, which makes a whole lot of difference for everybody else, and you become that attraction machine that you need to be for your business, whether it's network marketing, traditional business, e-commerce, or whatever the case may be. Tomorrow at 8:30 a.m., we're going to be doing this again on Facebook, and please keep them hearts coming. I love it, love it, love it. It gets me all fired up. Get that on Periscope at 8:30 a.m. And for you on Facebook, make sure you both share these with your followers, with your friends. And tomorrow is going to be Practical Monday. That's the topic for tomorrow. Well, that's the class for tomorrow. But the topic will be how to approach. I'm going to educate and teach everybody on how to approach your personal friends, family, and everybody else. I'm going to educate on how to approach on social media with the people that you have friends with, and how to indirectly approach those top earners, top producers. And I promise you, I'll give you all those little tricky thingies that they will tell you, I need to know what you're doing, instead of you having to try to convince them and get that fear within you. So tomorrow, 8:30 a.m., that's what we're going to go into. And to get a complimentary coaching session with yours truly, just go to calendly.com/Mehdaoui. That is on actually on Facebook. I posted it right there. That's calendly.com/ thank you. My beautiful wife always looking out. And for all of you on Periscope as well, Calendly, that's CALENDLY, so like a calendar, but instead of the ER, it's a Y.com / Mehdaoui, like my last name, and you can book your own 30-minute complimentary session with me. And to have your topic featured on any of our classes on Facebook or on Periscope, make sure you send an email to ali@mehdaouienterprise.org. And again, yours truly would love to help you, assist you, and give you the shout outs and the credit well deserved to be able to get your business to the next level, to be able to help your teams. And this is generic. This is absolutely no product, no service. It's just information that I decided to give to the marketplace nonstop. And for more information, visit Mehdaouienterprise.org. That is Mehdaouienterprise.org. And please connect with me on social media, because you know it's just fun. You'll find me on Facebook, as you all know right now. You'll find me on Instagram, which I have a lot of fun with. On Twitter, which I post a lot of secret links in it all the time on how to, get your business to the next level, how to generate leads, and all that kind of stuff. Obviously on Periscope, love all the hearts, love all the support. And on YouTube, where there's literally hundreds, and I mean hundreds of videos, anywhere from my Ride With Me videos all the way to national stages that I spoke on, training thousands of people. So make sure you get the value that you need. It is 100% complimentary. I am not asking for a credit card or anything like that in none of the outlets that I just shared with you. And I'll see you tomorrow on our next class in session with me for Practical Monday. So thank you all for the love. See you mañana. Take care.